So, welcome to today's Edge Talk. We're going to talk about 2D CAD, which is still very present at our customers. That's why we invite you, Annika, that represents a product called DraftSight, a Dassault product also. Mm-hmm. So, can you briefly tell us who you are and what you represent? Yeah. And your role in DraftSight?
So my name is Annika Andersson. I'm the Business Development Manager for DraftSight for the whole Euro North. And DraftSight is a 2D CAD and 3D CAD, actually still a 3D design solution too, on top of the 2D CAD, even if the 2D CAD still serves a big part of the market, I would say, when it comes to DraftSight. And even like when it comes to a dominant part as AutoCAD, it's also a big part when it comes to 2D CAD.
Yeah. Can you tell us a bit more about what the product is, the DraftSight product, in terms of what kind of industries is working with product still?
What we can see, like when we talked about a few years ago, we thought that 2D CAD actually is about to die. So we more or less didn't even focus on it. And we realized when we looked into it, and DraftSight still, it was a free product at that time, and when we started to look into our business, we saw that many of our customers really still had 2D CAD. And we developed the DraftSight product pretty much now. And that's why we can sell it now. And we can see that there is a lot of opportunities out there. And especially, as you say, our customers do have 2D CAD. But when we look at architecture, AEC business, which we are not so much working with today, at least from the SolidWorks business part. Yeah. And that is a huge market where we can approach with DraftSight. Yeah. And where other 2D CAD products are very representative.
Okay. Yeah. What about, can you tell us about how the licensing system works? We know it from SolidWorks, right? And other products from Dassault, but can you tell us about how it works in terms of DraftSight licensing?
Yeah. So it's a very flexible licensing when it comes to DraftSight. We both have perpetual and we have term licenses, but also we do have standalone or named user. But the good part is that we also have multi-user model. And that is something that comes with benefits a lot when it comes to AutoCAD products, for example, because AutoCAD is moving over next year from a multi-user model to standalone. Yeah. Which means that we still have the multi-user model and can approach with DraftSight to these customers. Plus that we do have a better price today.
Cool. And if I was an AutoCAD user today and I might consider moving into the DraftSight, do I find any obstacles by doing that? Or how does that work?
I think it's a very minimal learning curve because the programs are so similar and like each other. Yeah. And not like each other, but they're very similar. Yeah. So it's a really minimal learning curve to move over from, for example, AutoCAD or other 2D CAD products to DraftSight. Yeah. And also like when it comes to commands, for example, if you take an AutoCAD command, you can type it into DraftSight and it finds the DraftSight command for it. Cool. That is just one of the examples. So it's very easy. And when we have been talking to customers who have moved from other 2D CAD companies to DraftSight, they find it very easy to just jump into more or less without training.
Oh, great. Yeah. So very intuitive.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is.
Perfect. Thank you, Annika, for having this little talk about DraftSight.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Yeah.
It's been
and if
pleasure.
any questions, just send us and we will answer them with or without Annika. So
you're more than welcome.
Yeah. That's all for today's Edge Talk. Thank you.
Thank you.